We will go ahead and get started with today's Verizon IndyCar Series post-practice press conference. Following Fast Friday, we are joined now by Robert Wickens, driver of the number 6 Lucas Oil SPM Honda for Schmidt Peterson Motorsports, who finished second fastest in today's Fast Friday practice session. Robert, a new day here at the track. The weather cooperated for the most part, but how did you feel with the boost coming into today, and how did the car feel?
Well, first off, I feel like I don't fully deserve to be here. You know, I mean, Fast Fridays for qualifying and all that stuff. But my very first lap of the day, 2 people came out of the pits in front of me, and I just got like this insane tow that got me to where I am. So, honestly, we have a lot of work to do. I think we're okay by ourselves here on Fast Friday, but we're definitely, in my opinion, on the outskirts of the Fast 9, which is my goal for tomorrow. But I think we're just there. I think no tow, we ended up 10th today. But, everyone on the Lucas Oil car, Schmidt Peterson Motorsports as a whole, I think we're doing a very good job this weekend. It's not easy adding cars onto your team for one race, and I think we've brought them in fairly seamlessly. And I think in the engineering meetings, everything has been very productive. But first Fast Friday in my IndyCar career, it was interesting. I mean, it was pretty crazy at the beginning because everyone thought it was going to rain like around lunch, and then it just didn't. So the afternoon was very relaxed because we went through, I think, like 3 sets of tires in the first hour, and we only kind of accounted for 5 for the whole day. So after that, we just relaxed in the afternoon, kind of did some calculated changes, some tests that unfortunately didn't find us speed, but at least it gave us direction on where we have to go for tomorrow.
Not only from the performance of the car, but your expectations in terms of the experience of your first qualifying weekend for the Indy 500.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, the fact that like all week, not like excluding Fast Friday, because you think like, oh, it's Friday, people might take a day off work, but like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there's the amount of fans that come out here. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, how are they here? Like, don't they have jobs? Like, but no, honestly, it's amazing the fans and how passionate they are of this facility. And as a driver, it just kind of makes it extra special that you go to engineering meeting and all you hear is people kind of yelling your name and stuff like that. And for me, being a new person in IndyCar, it's just it's nice to get recognized. So no, so far it's been very good. It's been very kind to me so far, but we've only been practicing so far, so we need to get the job done when it counts, and hopefully put ourselves in a good spot to run in cleaner air in the race.
And then specifically regarding this upcoming weekend, the format of it, the procedure, sort of the drama that comes with a field where you have cars that aren't going to make the field. What are your thoughts heading into something like that?
I mean, to be honest, it's been something that never even crossed my mind. I mean, I've always been a big believer that don't stress over things you can't control and just kind of work on your own program and do the best job that you can. And I have 100% confidence in my team that we were never going to be at risk of being in the bump area. But, anything can happen in motorsports. I know that for sure. But, I mean, as long as we just do a level job, I think we should be fine. So far today and the whole week, we've shown that we've been quick enough to kind of not be in a danger zone. But, if you make one wrong turn on setup or whatever, you can very easily be down there. So we just need to work hard overnight because we need to find some more speed. We have to assume everyone else is going to find more speed. But, I think right now we're in okay shape. I mean, we're not setting the world on fire, but we're doing a pretty good job.
Absolutely. Questions for Robert? Yes, Bruce.
How have you been able to manage just everything that comes with this event? And I got a follow-up.
How have I been able to manage everything? I mean, it's actually kind of nice. It's my first race staying in a bus, so that's kind of cool. I have my dog with me, so whenever we have like half an hour downtime, I'm like running back to the bus to play with my dog and take him out for a pee and stuff. So that's been new, but no, honestly, it's just the team. I have such a good team around me that they're kind of preparing me for everything, and every new scenario I've jumped into, I've felt ready. I felt comfortable. I've never felt out of a comfort zone. You know, I think the rookie orientation stuff was interesting, and then I was able to do the manufacturer test the following day. But when we got here, my first lap on track, I was just confident and went flat. So it's been a good day, but I've been fortunate to have a pretty good car underneath me, because I think once the driver loses some confidence, it can go downhill pretty quickly.
And then looking at the no-toe speeds, it appears that all the Penske's have a pretty good edge. Do you expect they're going to be the ones that lock in on the front row?
Well, I mean, I think results don't lie, right? So they definitely did a very good job today. I think they're top 3 no-toes. But, you know, there's some Hondas in there. There's the Carpenter team that are good with all 3 of their drivers. TK jumped in there at the end when the track actually wasn't that good, in my opinion. So, I mean, honestly, I think Tony could be a sleeper. I think he could challenge for something, because when he did his time, I don't know if there was even anyone running near the 228s, really. So, no, I mean, I think, like I said earlier, we have a lot of work to do, but, you know, tomorrow's the time to show it.
How did the car feel compared with yesterday when you had 10 less kPa in boost to today?
Honestly, it feels better just because it's more power. I mean, it's the funniest thing actually, because you're driving at such crazy speeds here around the Speedway, but then because they actually reduce the boost for the ovals, when you leave the pits, you feel like something's wrong. Especially like coming from the NDGP, and then the next day being kind of in oval trim with the engine program that we have for the ovals. So running the 140 kind of felt a little more racy and a little more normal. But once you're on track, I mean, I think the difference between doing a 220 and a 226, in my mind, it's not that different, you know, because from a driver, I mean, maybe I'm being naive, but I just stay full throttle and the lap time's there. So no, but I think obviously from an engineering point, it's very different. Ride heights have to change, your aero levels change, and there's a lot of things you have to do because you're going faster. So, but from my point of view, the team's made all the right adjustments because I've jumped in and didn't have any issues.
Any other questions for Robert? Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.